What's the worst birthday gift you ever got? When I turned 13, my mom came into my room carrying this small velvet box. She had this weird smile on her face, like she was giving me something really special. "This was your sister's," she said, sitting down on my bed. "She would have wanted you to have it." I didn't know much about Lauren. She died before I was even born. There were maybe 3 pictures of her hanging in our hallway, and nobody ever really talked about her. It was like this family secret we all just ignored. Inside the box was this beautiful gold necklace with a tiny purple gem in the center. It was the prettiest thing I'd ever owned. I put it on right away and felt this weird connection, like maybe my sister was watching over me or something. I wore that necklace everywhere. School, sleepovers, family dinners. My friends thought it was so cool that I had something from my dead sister. I'd post selfies on Instagram with captions like, "A piece of my sister lives with me," and get tons of likes. For months, I felt special wearing it, like I finally had something that connected me to the sister I never got to meet. Then everything fell apart. My history teacher, Mrs. Campbell, noticed my necklace during class one day. After everyone left, she asked me to stay behind. "That's a lovely necklace," she said, looking at it closely. "Where did you get it?" I told her it belonged to my sister Lauren, and her face went completely white. "Oh, honey," she whispered. "I went to school with Lauren. We were in the same grade." I got excited and started telling her how my mom gave it to me for my birthday, but Mrs. Campbell looked sick to her stomach. "Tessa," she said slowly, "I didn't realize she got that back." "Got what back?" Mrs. Campbell sat down heavily in her chair. "That necklace was buried with Lauren. It was her favorite piece of jewelry. Your parents insisted it stay with her in the casket." My stomach dropped. "What do you mean buried with her?" "It was part of her funeral. She wore it when—" Mrs. Campbell trailed off, looking horrified that she'd said anything. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I ran out of that classroom so fast. At home, I cornered my mom in the kitchen. "Where did you really get this necklace?" She tried to brush me off, but I wasn't backing down. Finally, she sat me down and told me the truth. 3 months before my birthday, she'd had Lauren's casket temporarily exhumed. That's a fancy word for digging up a dead body. She needed approval from the cemetery and everything. "It had been 14 years, she said, like that made it okay. "I wanted to give you something meaningful for your first teenage birthday, a symbol of connection to your sister." I stared at her. "You opened her coffin?" "I had it professionally cleaned," she said, like that was the problem. "It's perfectly safe. Lauren would want you to have it." I couldn't breathe. The necklace around my neck suddenly felt like it weighed 1,000 pounds. I'd been wearing jewelry taken from a dead body, my dead sister's body. I ripped it off and threw it across the room.